guys, welcome back. Today I am so excited about this video. I've been wanting to do it for a while and it's finally happening. I'm here with Helia.
Hi.
She is the founder of a really, really cool company called Slick Chicks. And what is Slick Chicks?
First off, this is incredible setting, I have
I
to
know,
say.
Perfect.
This is like awesome. So Slick Chicks is an adaptable underwear line designed for women with disabilities or limited range of motion. A lot of you may be asking, what is adaptable? So adaptable just means we're supporting different women's physical challenges and trying to be inclusive. So for us, it's just like empathizing with the disability community and creating a product that really supports their daily life and like the challenges that someone, for example, who's a wheelchair user may face, or someone who has a caretaker or maybe can't change on their own.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing. It's really cool. And how did you come up with this amazing idea?
So it wasn't conventional the way that I came about it. It was basically out of necessity, and they really say like inventions come out of like the need. And I found myself in need of a change of underwear one day, and I literally cut my underwear off and thought there has to be an easier way.
Do you have a business background, or like how did the whole like, because it's different, like having an idea and then kind of just like taking it and being like, yes, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna form a company.
No. I didn't have a business background. Both my parents were entrepreneurs, so I grew up watching them really start their own businesses, and I knew one day that I wanted to do that. I just didn't know the scope of it. So I went to fashion design school. I had like a long list of internships, and I worked for design companies, and I worked at Bergdorf Goodman and all these prestigious places, and I worked hard to climb the ladder, and I just was not fulfilled. It was not something that I wanted to do anymore, and I actually ended up hating fashion. So this kind of just happened after just following along different mentors and seeing women like Sarah Blakely up and coming. I remember watching that episode on Oprah being like, oh my god, she like was a fax saleswoman, and she ended up like creating this incredible product for women, and she had an aha moment, which I kind of really relate to. When I got that email from that one woman who was a wheelchair user, it was like my aha moment. And so even though I didn't have the skills and I didn't really have the business background, I was going to do everything I possibly could and really just try to research how to start a business. And I literally have a book that is called How to Become like a Fashion Designer, or How to Start Your Own Business. Literally like a dummy-proof book. And that's where I started. And then I took classes, and I think it's important to have mentors and people that support you, who have experience that can help you along the way. So
Amazing.
Thank you.
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah.
You already empower women through your underwear. If there's any women watching this video that have thought about starting their own business, their own brand or whatever, what advice would you give them?
Oh gosh. So I'm gonna tell you everything that I wish somebody would have told me before, and because you always read about all these amazing things that women are doing, all these awesome startups, and it sounds a lot easier than it is. But I think the biggest thing would be to, first off, if you have an idea, research it, test it with real life people, make sure someone would buy it. That's the first thing, because everything else doesn't matter, like unless you have a customer, unless you have like a target market. And I found that out the hard way, because I was trying to market in the beginning so many different women, and women that really didn't find a need for the product, and I was trying to force it upon them, and later on realizing there are women that need the product. Why am I missing this entire market? How do I reach them? So any kind of initial customer feedback is the best thing ever. Like, whether it be good or bad, because that helps you improve your product initially. Yeah, in the long run. Also, I think that if I hadn't have had a strong support system, I don't know that I could have done it. And support system can come from friends or family. Mine came from both, but really it was finding other entrepreneurs who were doing the same thing. Maybe not the same industry, but if you find people that are like-minded, it can really like get you excited and motivated to continue on with whatever your venture is. And find an accountability partner. Find someone who you can bounce ideas off of, and who will tell you the truth, and who will also be there and support you. Because in the beginning, it can be lonely, but it's it's challenging for me specifically, being a solo founder. But I think that's the biggest advice I would give to myself 5 years ago would be do the research, find your target market, and find a good support system.
That's really good advice.
Thanks.
No, because I feel like most people, when you ask them for advice, they'll kind of give you all the like lovey-dovey, icing on the cake advice.
Totally.
Like, go for it.
Yeah.
This is actually real advice, like stuff that you can use.
It's funny because I say that, and I think it's partly because there were so many naysayers too in the beginning. Like, I had to find my support system, but like, it's okay to talk about your product, even if it's like a secret project. You can still talk about it, but like, take what people say with a grain of salt. Like, if it's negative feedback, you can take it in and then like let it go and just keep going. But like, for me, it was a lot of times like, what are you doing? You went to school for fashion, go work for a fashion company. Why do you want to start your own company? Like, well, women want this product. And I think people were just like, they thought they were helping, and now it's funny because those same people are like, I knew you could do it.
That always happens.
Like, you did amazing. This is so great. And I'm like, really? You didn't say that a few years ago. I'm not saying that I've succeeded in this. I've definitely gotten a lot further than 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not giving myself a pat on the back. I'm just saying, like, don't listen to everyone, but also have a good support system, if that makes sense.
And I mean, I've only known you for like about a year, but I feel like you've really taken this. Like, you keep every time you just keep taking Slick Chicks like further and further.
It's
really
a lot
cool.
Well, thank you for saying that. It's really kind. It's hard. It's like blood, sweat, and tears. Like, I think what it looks like to everyone else on the outside is that, like, I'm just getting these opportunities, but a lot of it's luck combined with hard work. So I think if I can do it, anyone can do it. Really.
And do you want to show us how?
Oh, yes. This is our lovely mannequin, and she is wearing the classic black hipsters, and you can see it's more of like a sporty silhouette. There's hook and eye fasteners on either side of the waistband, so women literally never lift their feet whenever they're changing. We offer these in 3 styles and a soon-to-be high-waisted version, which I love. I'm so excited about. So 3 colors right now, just the black, the beige, and the white. Keeping it simple, and they range from extra small to extra, extra large. Eventually we'll be increasing and expanding our size range, and we do ship these international. So the fasteners are this patented fabric, and they're super soft, and they have this backing so you don't feel the hook and eyes on the skin, so it's really, really comfortable. And the fabric itself is a really nice nylon spandex. As you can see, it stretches. It's a blend, and we added this finish to it so that they are moisture wicking and they are antimicrobial. So ladies, if you're sweating like we are in the summertime, they're super, super helpful, super comfy, and they look and feel just like regular underwear, except that we've combined function and fashion.
Thank you so much for being on my channel.
Thank you for having us.
My pleasure. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow Slick Chicks on social media. Keep up with them. This product is truly amazing. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.